Hello, welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic, and today we've got a puzzle with a hilarious rule in it that I can't wait to tell you. But first of all, I'm going to mention that today is the day on which the Times Crossword Championship happened. Now, I use the past tense, but as I'm recording this, it has not yet happened, so I can't tell you what did happen. Maybe somebody will put it in the comments or something, and I don't know, we'll see. Sometimes something quite unexpected happens, such as in the year when competitors were asked after 1 minute to stop solving, because they had forgotten to get names filled in alongside numbers on sheets. And I watched quite a lot of people studying their crosswords intently, clearly solving in their heads during this so-called delay. In another year at the Times Sudoku Championship, they accidentally included a photocopy of one of the Sudoku puzzles on one of the competitors' answer sheets, so that she turned over and found another puzzle to do that other people didn't have, although it was one of the same as the other puzzles in the pack. I presume she didn't know that as she began it. It's just extraordinary. And then the guy running the competition just judged that it had made no effect on the overall result. There's some strange things go on, but I was more thinking in terms of who's won and who made the final and so on. Anyway. We'll give you an update on that at some point in due course, obviously. Now, what else is going on next week? Of course, we're going to be in Stratford-on-Avon doing a Sudoku workshop. Looking forward to that. And there's all our apps. You can check out our apps. They include line Sudoku. They don't include any of these lines. And domino Sudoku, which are relevant to today, but they are great. Great ways to pass the time, frankly, and improve your brain power and Sudoku skills. I've forgotten to put on my light. It's coming on now. There we go. Now, there's also Patreon, where the monthly reward is Caroline's Halloween adventure. Not long, very little time left to solve that. As this video goes out, coming up, we've got Duality 2 next month, and Duality 1 has been re-released free on Patreon, so do check that out for lines that have more than one function. Fascinating collection of puzzles from Skunkworks. Now, what else have we got going on the channel? We've got, we've been streaming, of course. There's all our merchandise, Sven SUDOKU PAD. But the first link is to this puzzle, Orbit, by Gerhard 1963, who we did feature on the channel a little while ago, and he's back. Now, let's do the rules. So first of all, normal Sudoku rules apply. 1 to 9 will go in every row, every column, and every 3x3 box. Orbital Whispers, shown as navy blue lines. Adjacent digits along an orbital whisper line must differ by at least 8. Now, you know that rule set is comical, and I promise you there are no imposter digits or anything to come in this puzzle. There are no doublers or halvers or anything like that. So when Gerhard says at least 8, you can actually be very confident it is exactly 8 as the difference between every pair of digits on that line. And I love the comical way that's phrased, as though there could be 2 Sudoku digits with a difference of more than 8. Digits in cells separated by a black dot have a 1 to 2 ratio, so one of these two is half the other, but there is only one black dot. Almost all the stars in this puzzle are white, and a white dot marks cells where there are 2 consecutive digits, but there may be others in the puzzle that are not marked. Finally, there is a marked diagonal, and digits on that diagonal cannot repeat, so that must be a set of the 9 different digits. Give it a try on the first link under the video. I don't know how hard it's going to be, but I'm going to start now. Let's get cracking. So I mean, it's beautiful. These blue lines, as I basically explained there is only one way to have a pair of digits on these lines, and that is if it is 1 and 9 with a difference of 8. I mean, hats off to Gerhard for saying at least 8. That really amused me. I mean, maybe I'm just a simpleton, but it did. Now, okay, I think what we have just done there is put 1 and 9 in every box in this puzzle, except for the middle box. And we haven't put any on the diagonal. So I can see there's a 1-9 pair in column 5 and a 1-9 pair in row 5. I think the 1-9 pair on the diagonal have to be in those cells. There are very few clues in this puzzle. I mean, we've got these white dots, but it's going to be about making chains of digits or colours. Well, I wasn't planning to colour, but I am going to. So let's colour the 1s and 9s against each other. So, I mean, basically, all the corners, they're pointing at each other. Oh, maybe I can't get out of the corners doing the colouring, actually. Oh, I probably can with the white dots. Right, I'm going to call those purple and these ones green. And then we'll see if purple connects to orange on a white dot, because there's only one possible digit that a 9 or a 1 can connect to, which is 2 or 8. So orange must go in those cells. Look, we can place orange in row 3 as a result of that. We don't know which one of these is purple, but we can place orange. Also, orange is definitely in this pair. That's quite interesting. Okay. Up here, what does orange connect to? I'm going to call it red. So this is either 9, 8, 7 or 1, 2, 3. But orange in column 9 is in one of those 3 cells. Now, I'm going to say that it can't be here. Because if that's 9, 8, 7, green is a 1. If green is a 1, that's 2, that's 3. So there's no way orange is in that cell. So orange is in one of these 2. And it's not touching purple, because purple's here in the column. So it's touching the other digit it can touch, which must be red. Isn't that pretty? Not in terms of colour, just in terms of logic. I like that. Now, is there more I can do with orange? Oh, nearly. Green, well, let's choose a colour that green connects to. Green connects to dark blue. And then dark blue connects on to light blue. I don't see why not. The contrast is great. Now that's light. Oh, these are both light blue as well because they're in the same box as green. Yeah, we're getting sequencing going on quite well here. Now, this cannot be the purple 1-9 because of the white dot. No, hang on, I've got that the wrong way round. It can't be the green 1-9 because of the white dot, because that would be dark blue, but we've already got dark blue in the row. So that is the purple 1-9 connecting to orange. Oh, orange connects onto red down here. So that is the other colour of 1-9. And in fact, even these two have the orbital whisper relationship. So that's purple. That's green. Now that's purple. That's green. That's purple. That's green. Green connects to dark blue every time. And purple connects to orange. We're getting the grid quite well populated. I can do these last 1s and 9s just by Sudoku. And now I've coloured all the green and purple that I can possibly need in this puzzle. All the orange and dark blue are 2s and 8s. And all the reds and light blues are 3s and 7s. So I'm going to just put in those digits. All the reds and light blues are 3s and 7s. Now, where have I missed dots? Have I got any dots connecting to the cells where I've put numbers in? No, but there's Sudoku to do. Look, blue, blue, electric blue there. And blue there in row 1 because there's this digit. Now, blue connects to either green, which it can't hear, or light blue, so that's light blue. Look, I've got a 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9 sextuple in the row. The other digits are 4, 5, and 6. If these white, this is going to be the disambiguator, isn't it? The black dot somehow. Let's just keep going with what we've got, because there's probably more Sudoku to do first. one of the orange, well, orange in row 7 is on the black dot. That's either 2 or 8. And neither one cannot be on the black dot. So there's definitely a 4 in this pair. And that's a 2, 4, 8 triple. And that's a 2, 4, 8 triple. This puzzle's getting quite strange somehow. Now, what's this pair? I bet something is forced into that. No, I can't see it. Ah, light blue, though, is in one of these cells by Sudoku. And what does that connect to? Because it's... Oh, it could be dark blue here. Oh, bother. In fact, there is dark blue specifically here. That is the 8th dark blue in the puzzle, and I can even write the 9th in here as well. And they're 2 or 8. Now, that connects to light blue here because it can't connect to green. Yeah, it's straightforward enough. I should have done that in the other order. Light blue is a 3 or a 7. Now, can I finish off light blue? Yes, there's another one. Oh, that's going to continue my sequence, I imagine. That's another light blue, and it's on the diagonal where I haven't done a lot of work yet. And I think there's only one more light blue to place, and that's on a dot. Right, now, both of these light blue dots cannot connect to dark blue. So they must connect to a 4 or 6 that is now yellow. And can I do anything with it? Yes, look, that 4-6 pair is both looking into box 1 and ruling out those. So yellow goes in the corner. Oh, it's so clever, this. This is lovely. Now, it doesn't place it in box 8 where there were fewer white cells. How about on the diagonal, though? Bingo, yes. Yellow can't be there or there on the diagonal because it's already in box 7. It's got to be here. It can't be there because it's already in row 1. So that's yellow. Now I can place yellow in box 9. Now I can place yellow in box 8. Now I must be able to... I thought I could fill all the yellows in the grid, but not necessarily so. It ain't necessarily so. Things that you're liable to read in the Bible, they ain't necessarily so. Now, that was red and orange. So I've got all my 7 colours are done in column 9. So that must be red in box 3. I thought I was going to be able to colour a lot more reds. It hasn't gone well. There is a red in one of those cells. Ah, and red is 3 or 7, so it's not getting onto the black dot. It's getting onto the diagonal. Actually, I could have just looked at the diagonal and done that. Didn't see that. Now I can place red in box 1. One of those is red. Wow. And red there, which cannot connect in that case. Oh no, I was going to say cannot connect to orange. I don't know that yet. It probably isn't true, it probably does connect to orange. Anyway, red is here in column 7. I should fill in the digits because it actually just helps me see the pairs. Like in this box, we've only got 4, 5 and 6 to go, and in box 2, and in box 3, and probably everywhere almost. Yeah, we really do have lots of 4, 5, 6s to go. I might just have to... Ah, 4 was on that black dot, so yellow is a 6. It's done. Ah, now that means 5 is in this corner. Yes. I don't have a colour for 5. I feel a bit remiss about that. Let's make it bright green, which I haven't really used yet. And we'll see. Oh, but I can't go much further than that. How annoying. I think I can in a moment. If those are 5s, this is a 4. Now, that's a 5, 6 pair, and this is a 4, and that's a 4 here. This is now not 6 or 4, so that's 5, 4, 5, 4, 4, and 5. Right, so I could colour those 5s in my bright green. Now that's got to be a bright green 5. Good. That's the sort of thing I wanted to find with the colouring. So we've got one. And then I'm stuck again. I didn't expect this to be a full colouring puzzle, but I suppose I didn't really think about it enough. This is a 4 in column 6. Now, 4 is in one of those cells. Can it be there? 6, it's yellow that touches the light blue. Well, yes, it could, because 4 could touch the... In fact, yellow touches light blue, so light blue is a 7. Ah. Oh, how did it light up all the wrong colours? Yesterday I lit up the wrong set of cells, so I'm being a bit more cautious. That's a 7, so this is now not a 7-8 pair, probably hasn't been for ages. That's a 2-3 pair. Oh look, I've got a 2-8 pair in the middle row, so that's 3, that's 2. Now the colours of those are red and orange respectively, and 2s are now orange, and purple is now 1 on the white dot from orange. 9 is green because it's the other big colour. Dark blue is 8. We're getting a lot of the grid filled in. Red was 3. Let's just get that right. Now, here we've got a 2-4 pair. I don't know the order. Here we've got 3 and 6. I don't know the order. That, though, is a 6 in row 4. So that sorts out 3 and 6, which sorts out 5 and 6. Now there's just a set of 2 by 3 left to do. And I can just fill them in, really, without worrying too much about the colour. But some people are not happy if I don't get the colours right at the end. So let's try and make it so, people. 4, what colour was 4? 4 didn't have a colour. 2 is orange. 6 was meant to be yellow, and I didn't finish those off. 3 was red, and I was getting some new ones there. And 5 had a colour. 5 is bright green. And I think that finishes off the grid with all the colourings. That's not too bad at all. What a lovely puzzle. And I still like that comment. I mean, even though the puzzle was fairly approachable, as long as you took a colouring path through it. I love this rule that Orbital Whisper line differences are at least 8. It's very clever. It's most amusing. Thank you, Gerhard. Good fun. And I hope to see you again soon. Thanks for watching us on the channel as always, and bye for now.